We're back with more from Golden Earring on the channel today. The first one that we did was Radar Love.
And this is Twilight Zone.
We're coming to Twilight Zone. Little bit dated here since the first song that we did, because we did Radar Love. I think it was back in 2023 that we recorded the video.
A long time ago.
Got blocked. Was not able to be released on the channel for like 18 months. And then randomly the copyright block was removed and we got it up earlier this year. So now we're coming to this one here, Twilight Zone, on the heels of releasing that video, because you guys came into the comments and you said that we have to check out this one here. And the first one that we got into was great. Radar Love was fantastic. You guys were saying that if you're listening to that one on the highway, you're probably going to get a speeding ticket.
I'm also interested because we were reading that they changed their sound a little bit in the 80s, and that one was from the 70s, and this one is from 82. So
yeah. So this might be completely different, but that's okay because it's been so long that we listened to the first one. We're going into new eras now, right? We had to take it's like the decade is real for us.
Yeah.
We were in the 70s. Now we're in the 80s as far as our progression. So.
Yeah, like our timeline.
So anyways, this is a longer video, guys. If you enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. We appreciate the support that you guys give us. Let's go. Side note, we're doing the studio version here, which is obviously longer than the video. There's a music video that was apparently really popular. Sorry if you guys are looking forward to that, but you know, it's kind of a lose-lose, because if we don't do the full song, we're probably missing something in the song. People will be disappointed with that. If we don't do the video, people are going to be disappointed. So we're starting with the studio. We can always come back to the video if you guys want us to do that.
Destination unknown, double cross messenger, all alone. Can't get no connection, can't get through. Where are you? Well, the night weighs heavy on his guilty mind. This far from the borderline. When the hitman comes, he knows damn well he has been cheated. And he says, "Help, I'm stepping into the twilight zone. This is the madhouse, feels like being cold. My beacon's been moved on the moon and star. Where am I to go now that I've gone too far? Help, I'm stepping into the twilight zone. This is the madhouse, feels like being cold. My beacon's been moved on the moon and star. Where am I to go now that I've
Solo's coming. Has to be coming.
when the bullet hits the bone? So you will come to know when the bullet hits the bone. When the bullet hits the bone.
Wasn't expecting that. that switch up. Well, we're coordinating some sci-fi sounds with the Twilight Zone that we've entered into.
Yeah, for sure. And it definitely has this kind of like spooky, dark kind of sound to it as well.
It really is very, very different than what you might have heard in the 70s for sure. I can see why, like just briefly reading about Golden Earring and the transition that they were going to in a new decade and changing their sound. I could see how some people might love it and some people might have been shocked by this because it's, probably crossing into the mainstream. Obviously, we mentioned the video as well. I think with that, made it super popular at a time in the 80s where MTV was starting to come about, right? So
starting to blow up.
Seems like they were really getting their creative juices going on this one.
Yeah, and I feel like there definitely is like some of that kind of like signature 80s sound to this for sure, but it is a little bit different as well. And we were reading going into this that this was actually inspired by spy novels. And I could totally see that. Like some of it, I mean, the lyrics are a little bit ambiguous to me or like a little bit hard to follow, but some of it I can definitely see that. And I also almost get this vibe where like this person's kind of on this mission and they're like in action throughout this. So that's kind of the vibe that it gives me. The bullet hits the bone.
Keep that vibe going, Samantha. Well, that was Golden Earring, the Twilight Zone, and there was so much in that. I would love to see an instrumental list of what was featured in it. I mean,
Yeah.
the mix was really interesting to me. You had the hard-hitting drums that were at the forefront, you know, hitting that stable rhythm throughout the entire song, you know, hard-hitting. But then you had such intricate layering between the vocals, which were pretty wet at certain points, and then you had a really dry guitar sound come in, and then you had things like the triangle in the back. So really, really cool.
I also
Obviously,
thought it was cool, like how in the instrumentation section there, like kind of in the solo piece, they had the riff that just stayed steady, but then they had like all this really cool guitar work layered in on top of that, like electric guitar work.
yeah, the layering was really cool, and long instrumental section, like you pointed out there, which you often don't get, and I imagine they probably cut some of that out for the music
video.
video
Yeah.
portion. But I would imagine for the golden earring connoisseurs out there, that is an important part of the song.
Yes.
And I think you'd be missing a lot if you took that out. So, Sam, give me your thoughts on the song.
I liked it. I thought it was cool. It was upbeat. It was fun. There's a lot of, like you said, intricacy to it. It held my attention. I thought it was like a mix between this kind of dark, kind of chaotic, like enticing kind of vibe, but also like not uplifting in the sense of like positivity, but like upbeat and kind of like almost borderline like a party song at the same time.
Energetic.
Yeah. So that was cool. Cool mix.
Well, let us know your thoughts down below. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Comment, give us anything else that we should react to from Golden Earring. I think this is their two biggest songs, Twilight Zone and Radar Love, were the two big chart hits for them. But give us more recommendations if there's something else that you'd like us to check out. Have a great day, and we'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching.